Well, good morning. It's Wednesday morning. I'm back on the Dorset Stour, and this is a £4 chub within 10 minutes of starting. I've got all day. I've probably got 12 hours worth of fishing, so yeah. I'm going to get this back in the swim I've just caught it out of, finish my cup of tea, go for a move, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay, this is about take 15 for this, but yes, as you may have seen, it is a very good morning because I've already had one chub. I've moved swim straight away after having it, come into my next one, which is this one, and I've had about 3 bites that I can't hit. I had thought I'd cracked it, but obviously not. I'm not sure if it's little fish though, because they are little taps and bangs. We'll give it a go. But yeah, I'm back on this Dorset Stour, just near Christchurch today. It's very up and coloured. So it's not very up, it's up another 8 inches from where it was on Friday. It's moving through quite quick. But fortunately, this is my first trip onto this stretch, and every swim I've walked into near enough has got a lovely slack. So I don't think I'm going to be stuck for swims today. See, bang again there. Right, I'm going to put the phone away and try and concentrate on hitting one of these, and I will update you when I do. So until then, ciao for now. There we go, fish number 2, £3.10. Oh, that's a good day. Right, well here we go. This one's a little bit better. £5, 12 ounces. It's an equal Stour best. Oh, I'm well happy with that. Right, it's just gone 1:30, so time for a quick update. So yeah, it's going very well. 3 chubs so far. Although I have walked miles, so I've walked all the way up to the top end of the beat, and now I'm halfway on my way back already. And yeah, it's quite sparse on swims at the top end, especially when it's up and coloured like this. I think there was 3 up there that I was able to fish. Yeah, I've got a few more swims to fish on this downstream side. I don't know what else I'm doing yet, whether I'm just going to find one and wait it out in it, because I've got into 8 o'clock tonight if I want it. Here we go, here's number 4. Didn't even see the bite off this one. He's what, 3.5, 4 pound? 3.5 pound. So time to move swims again. Well, just a couple of minutes ago I watched an otter swim right in front of me. 5 minutes later, tip's gone round, I've got this on the end. Happy days. Right, bit of an update before I lose the light. It's coming up on dusk. I've had the 5 now. I've seen 4 other guys fishing. Nobody else has had a bite. Yeah, well, they've had indications, but they haven't had fish. This tells me I'm doing it right anyway. But yeah, it's definitely a tricky little bit of river. I've dropped in here for a couple of minutes. This is now downstream of where I parked up. I'm actually thinking that I'm going to have to walk back upstream very soon and go somewhere else. Yeah, I'll get back to you. You can tell I'm thinking, can't you? There we go, number 6. Just 2 minutes ago I was saying I wasn't sure. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get this one back and find another swim then. Right. Right, good morning. Back down on the Dorset Stour, near Throop. Not quite Throop. It's been an emotional morning so far. I'm on swim number 3. I've lost a fair bit of gear, lost a massive chub, but this little 4-pounder's just made up for it. So yeah, I'm going to figure out where I can release him, because I think it's worth a couple more out of this swim. As you can see, it's another good morning. That little 4-pounder, took my Legend cheese paste. This swim, quite fast flowing. I'm chucking across towards the far bank flow at the moment. Oh, and seeing what can happen. I think that was a little nudge then, it just moved my weight. Having to fish 8 swan shot across there at the moment. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so it's a good morning already. And yeah, I'll update you if anything special happens. Like as usual, I'm fishing cheese paste, chucking it along creases and underneath trees and what have you. We'll go from there. Well, they're getting a bit bigger. £4.5 this one, £4.6, £4.5, something like that. Yeah, another 15 of these and I might have the one I'm after. But nah, brilliant. That's 2 fish now out of this swim. Let's go for a third. Well, it was unexpected. Here we go, number 3, probably £3.5. Happy days. Well, I've had this little one, just moved into a swim which absolutely screams chub. So I'm going to stay in and give it another go. But yeah, need to figure out where to return this one now. Hopefully there's a bigger one in there. Right, good afternoon, it's about 1:30, time for a quick update. So I've now had 4 decent chub and that little babby one, all on cheese paste as usual. And I've lost the massive one as well. Not sure how big that was, it was big. I saw it and I had a little cry. But yeah, I've been all the way down the length of the beat. I'm now doubling my way back up towards the car. For some reason, this bloody sun's come out, so all the swims I'm looking at now are bathed in full sunshine. And it's not really looking very chubby at the moment. Which is why I'm looking more at little features like that. But yeah, biggest shock for me today is the fact that I haven't seen another angler on this beat. There hasn't even been much sign of footfall either, so yeah, it's quite interesting. Here we go, number 5, £4.5. Thank you very much. Is chub number 6, a very skinny 4-pounder. Well, good evening. It's now 4:45. Sun's going down. Witching hour. I've got no isotopes because they all fill up my pocket. So this is probably my last swim, but I've prepped enough one just in case. It may be slightly familiar because I had a little one out of here on Wednesday. Changed a bit now, it's a lot shallower, a lot faster, but it does look good still. Right, if I catch anything, I'll show you. If I don't, I won't, and I will see you next time I'm out and about, but till then, that's a nice sunset. And here's number 7. Right, I'm going to have a cup of tea, go home, and I shall see you next time I'm out and about. Ciao for now. Right, this little chap is number 8. I'm definitely going home now. Right, well here we go again. It's a Wednesday afternoon and I'm off perch fishing. I'm just fishing prawns today. I've got one out by that fallen tree over there, one up by those reeds up that margin for now. That's probably where they'll stay for the day, to be fair. I'm using little window feeders with chopped worm and prawn inside it to try and get some feed in the area, and we'll see how it goes. Going to recast every 15 minutes. Yeah, leave it at that for now. If anything good happens, I'll show you. If it doesn't, I will see you Friday somewhere. Till then, ciao for now. There we go, first blood. Must be easily over a pound. Still not quite big enough. That was on worm, so now I've had a bite. I'm going to just sit on prawns. Hopefully the next one I show you will be 3 times the size. So until then, let's let this bugger go. Nice. Well, I've just had this little tow rag pick up a prawn. You need to be a bit bigger. But, come on. Not that way, dickhead. Camouflage. Here we go, perch number 3 of the day. This one I've just weighed, it's 1.5 pounds. But still, can't fault that, can you? 3 perch in an afternoon. Right, still time for one more, yep. Right, good afternoon. Today you join me and I'm on the famous Beat 2 at Throop. I've parked right at the top end and now I've walked all the way down to the bottom end. I've stopped off in a couple of famous swims for 5 minutes. A couple of not so famous swims for 5 minutes as well. And I've had 1 knock upstream and I've had 1 knock in this swim. Yeah, and it's really busy. I walked down between top car park and school bridge, and I think there was about 20 blokes along the far bank. Well, 10 to 15 we'll call it. and every decent swim or every decent little slack with a tree in it had somebody float fishing alongside it from the far bank. So I am going to give it another 10 minutes in this swim, because I have literally just had a bang, and then I am going to possibly go somewhere else. Anyway, I will update you when I'm slightly less depressed. You're ruining my fishing, by the way, Greg. Right, well, if you've ever fished throop, you know this swim. I've been here, what, 10 minutes? I've had one little indication, which is good. I'm going to probably give it an hour in here, and then I've seen a really nice looking bend downstream where hopefully all the float anglers will have buggered off before too long. So I'm going to give that an hour into darkness. Fingers crossed something happens. Right, if it doesn't, I will see you somewhere else, and if it does, then I shall see you with a fish. Either way. Rocket powered on cheese paste. Right, it's about time. It's just gone 7 o'clock. I've had this little beauty at £4.12. I'm going home now. I've had enough. Beat 2, you win. Ugh. Right, good afternoon. Whilst he's nosing me up and looking for food, you join me back down on the little pond chasing perch. Yeah, I've got a couple of hours this afternoon. Finished work a little bit late today, and yeah, we'll give it until dusk. Fishing window feeders and prawns again, and that's it really. Update done. I will show you if I catch anything, and if not, I will see you on Friday. But it pissed it down last night, so I don't know where I'm going to be. It's pissing it down tonight as well, cheeky. And yeah, so I will see you on Friday, if not before. I don't know if I'll be here, somewhere else, or on a river. Haven't made my mind up. So until then, ciao for now. Right, get used to a lot of these views. Fish number 1, looking very pregnant. Right. That's cool. There we go, finally broken the £2 barrier, £2.2. Happy days. There we go, fish number 3, £2 3 ounce. Come on, pound bigger. Right, it's Friday afternoon. You join me back down on the Perch Pond because I had to go to work this morning, which is disgraceful. And all the rivers are flooded, so I had to go somewhere. I've literally just got down here, got the rods in, feeling pretty good. I'm trying this area of the pond again. I think after an incident on Wednesday that the fish are territorial. So I'd snapped up on a fish last week, and I got my hook length back yesterday. So that tells me out of exactly the same spot, on exactly the same bait, so I don't think the fish are moving around too much. I think they may be territorial, or they may be very few of them in here. It's one or the other. I'm hoping they're territorial. But yeah, I've got small fish topping in front of me all the time, which is good. Shows that there's prey fish around. And yeah, we'll give it a go for an hour or two. I'll probably sit here until this evening now. It's nice and comfy, if a little damp. Right, I'll show you if anything good happens, and if it doesn't, I'll be uploading this video this weekend at some point. I might go out tomorrow, I don't know yet. But we shall cross that bridge when we get to it. Unless it's floated away in all the flood water. So until then, ciao for now. Right. Well, how's about some of that? £2 dead. Ah, it's a start. Right, need to try and catch another one, preferably a pound heavier. Catching a lot of 2s though.